Victory's mine. It is Mystic Prophecy right here on the Classic Metal Show. Brand new stuff from Mystic Prophecy. That is from the Metal Division record, and it fucking kicks ass for those of you that like that power metal. It's good shit there. Before that, we had a little Black Sabbath in there from the Eternal Idol with Lost Forever, and kicked it off with Slash's Snake Pit from Ain't Life Grand with Landslide. And listen to me sounding like a DJ.
Right.
Coming up next, it's Mandatory Metallica on the 10s. But first, the weather.
Crank it up and rip the knob off.
That's right.
Traffic.
It's ovarian overkill. Overkill for the ladies. You know, because Overkill, that's a chick band.
Totally.
Well, speaking of chicks, I have a wrestling story that involves chicks. And you are a wrestling fan, AJ, and I am a wrestling fan, and we are going to go see some more live wrestling. You're kind of my live wrestling dude, because I only go with you. I'm
fun. What can I say?
We do have fun when we go. Nothing was more fun than when we went to NXT.
Oh, God, yes.
And I yelled out when it all got quiet at Shayna Baszler. I was like, rip her arm off and beat her with it. And even Shayna Baszler laughed in the fucking ring.
We were like 20 feet away. So.
No, we were like right next to the... Remember that? And we were sitting in these chairs. That was the weird thing. That I liked where we were sitting, but the chairs were like... They didn't fit, and they were like leaning off of the
oh yeah,
the back. So we were like kind of sitting up, hoping that it didn't fall through.
This is the pussification
floor.
of wrestling too. Like they were all folding chairs.
Yeah,
and thanks to ECW and Cactus Jack, basically,
right.
They were all zip tied together.
Yeah, so we couldn't pick them up and throw them.
Right, exactly. Because that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to start a chair riot and
yeah. But that was fun. That was we had a fun time that night.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
And we had a fun time when we went and saw AEW. What, 2 months ago? 3 months ago?
Yeah, well, minus the stairs, right?
Minus the awful stairs. I talked about it on the show, but that was. I know I'm a fat guy. I know I'm grossly out of shape, but that was ridiculous. We're up on top of a mountain. We got to go fucking 5 stories down, and then 4 stories back up. The fuck?
It's Pittsburgh, man. Fuck that town.
Pittsburgh is a shithole.
By the way, how many fucks was that?
Probably a few. Let's just throw them in.
I'm just gonna do a shot of rum.
I don't know how many that was, but yeah. So we're now. You know, you have told me you're not keeping up on AEW hardcore. You're not like watching every minute of AEW and AEW Dark and.
Nah, YouTube's got all the clips, man.
But there's a lot of wrestling right now, and that's the interesting thing. We went so long with the WWE being the dominant force and the only force. Mm-hmm. And now you've got, all of a sudden, you've got, 5 legitimate programs. You've got SmackDown, Raw, NXT from the WWE family.
Uh-huh.
You've got NWA Power. And you've got AEW.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's not even counting Impact whenever you can find them.
Well, Impact doesn't count because they're... The problem is they change networks once a month.
Hey, they do some cool shit, though. That last pay-per-view, they just had a chick win their heavyweight belt.
Is that really cool, though, or is that dumb?
They built her up as such a badass. Like, remember back when China was all the rage in WWF? Mm-hmm. Like, she was a big enough badass where you're like, yeah, I believe that she could whip the shit out of a dude.
Yeah.
And this Tessa Blanchard is the same way, where she's not like big and burly, but, you know, she wrestles dudes like a regular up wrestling match. It's not like, oh, we got to go easy on her. She's a girl.
True, but that dude that she was wrestling is a big dude. And for him to lay down, that Sami Callihan guy, he's a big boy. He's like big, like Rhino big. And he just laid down for her? Come on.
Hey, she takes her shots, man. She comes out of those things beat to fuck, but it's entertaining at least.
Yeah, hey, believe me, I'm all for the women getting the hell beat out of them. I love that. You know, I'm all about it. I'm
gender equality, man. You got to.
It's the one area of AEW that I hate. Their women's division is god-awful.
So should Nyla Rose fight in the dudes division because she was born with a dick?
Yes, she should. Or if we're going to play this dumb game with pretending that she's a chick, then put the fucking belt on her. Stop with the 98-pound Japanese girl winning match after match and beating everybody.
Oh, yeah, and she's just like...
Dumb.
Not cheating, but stealing every win because she's gotten, like... What the hell is someone that size going to do?
She's too small. You know, I mean, I sort of like what they're trying to do, but the real unfortunate thing with AEW's women's division is that they don't have enough talent. So, you know, because, like, I like this, like, have you seen Chris Statlander yet?
Yeah.
The one that's from outer space? I know that's a dumb gimmick, but I sort of like it just because it's so stupid. I like that, like I like the Luchasaurus guy that's a fucking...
Oh, yeah, he's awesome.
But it's a dumb gimmick. I mean,
it's hilarious.
He's a dinosaur. Come on. I like that. I like that they're doing stuff that's goofy like that. I don't like that they just don't have enough talent. Like, look at how much fun we had cheering for Britt Baker when we went to AEW, the dentist.
Oh, yeah.
In Britsburg. You know, we did have fun cheering for her, you know, but there's so little talent in that division. And they try to make, like, they had a 4-chick tag match on Wednesday. And it was Nyla Rose, Rio, Britt Baker, and the other Asian chick, whatever her name is.
The one who comes out looking like Freddie Mercury?
No, not that one. That one is terrible, too. What did I call her? Fatty Mercury?
Probably. Dude. This is the thing. I don't even know who these people are.
No, the one that in her intro, it's like she's wearing a mirror suit. What is her name? I don't even know her name. Shit. And that says all you need to know.
Right. They're the best of the rest.
Yeah, they're the best, and they're having a 4-way tag to fight the champ. And it's like, it wasn't Rio, it was somebody else. It was 4 chicks, only one that was any good, which was Nyla Rose. And, you know, Britt Baker sucks. Statlander needs some fucking deal-a-meal. She's a little chunky.
Yeah, they're trying to make her like the face of the division, but she's just not that good.
And she's fat.
She misses things, like, a lot.
You can miss stuff if you look like Mandy Rose or Alexa Bliss.
Yes, I love watching those two wrestle.
I love them. But why? Not because they wrestle. Who cares? I just like... It's an ass-off as far as I'm concerned.
Right. I that's where I want a 4D TV. I want to be able to smell what I see.
I want to smell what The Rock is cooking, as they say. Alexa Bliss. Who's got the better ass, Alexa Bliss or Mandy Rose?
Tough call.
That's a toughie.
Mandy.
Mandy's got a little more chunk.
Mandy, because Alexa Bliss used to have an eating disorder. Mandy Rose is a fitness competitor who loves donuts to where she actually does YouTube videos about them. And that's a donut-driven ass right there.
And even if she's doing even if it's just a gimmick, her gimmick is that she's getting ready to fuck the fat guy, which makes me love her.
I was thinking about that. I saw that. I was like, wait a minute. Otis looks a shitload like Aiken.
Yeah, she's ready to fuck the fat guy. I'm ready to fucking support Mandy to the upteenth degree. Now, who's hotter? Alexa Bliss or what's her name? The gay one.
Oh,
that's with Mandy.
Sonya Deville.
Who's hotter there?
Just barely Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
The interest in dick makes her hotter.
Yeah. And I like petite girls, and Sonya Deville is tall.
Also, because Alexa Bliss used to have that eating disorder, you know she's got a self-esteem issue. You can totally exploit that.
But because she worries about eating, she will swallow cum. That's my thought.
She might be worried about the calories, but it's high in protein.
High in protein.
Yeah.
She can do some leg lifts after.
No, I remember this interview with, remember Al Snow?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that dude, yeah, he's from Lima, exactly.
He is from Lima.
so he still does like training and stuff. He trains wrestlers now, and
Right.
he still does the occasional show. But he was asked about this, and he said, "I don't get why everyone thinks like the best thing in the world would be to date a female wrestler." He's like, think about it. The job we do as dudes, you got to be kind of crazy to do this, right?
Right.
To, like, basically put yourself through a car crash voluntarily, night after night after night. You know, you carve yourself open with a razor blade, or you drop yourself on your back from 10 feet up in the air. Like, you got to be friggin' weird to do that shit. Mm-hmm. Now, you take someone who is willing to do that, but make them a chick who's hot enough to not have to do anything like that.
Right.
If they're choosing to, you know how fucking crazy they are?
Well, it is. But that's why they're all hurt all the time, too.
Yeah.
You know, and unfortunately, the chicks today, not that hot. Alexa is. Mandy is. I think Sonya Deville's pretty hot. After that, it's a long road down. If you like black chicks, I think Sasha Banks is pretty decent looking.
Is she black?
She's black.
She's from Miami, so I don't really know.
She's fucking Snoop Dogg's cousin.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, she's black. But other than that, I mean, I don't find Becky Lynch to be very hot. I really don't.
No, I do.
She just, I don't know. I think just seeing her makes me think she's so high maintenance that she's not as hot.
Candice LeRae in NXT.
Love her. Remember when we saw her in person? Oh, what a turd cutter that girl's got.
See?
Holy smokes. Yeah, Candice LeRae's hot. Candice LeRae is very hot. But, like, there's a lot of ugly ones, too, like Shayna Baszler. Not hot.
No, not at all.
Not hot. Her goons, not hot. Either one of them. Rhea Ripley. I go back and forth with Rhea Ripley.
Right? She's burly.
Sometimes she looks pretty good. And then other times, when you see her on that side profile, she looks like David Lee Roth with a bad haircut. You know?
But nowadays, though, isn't it more plausible if they're not hot? Like, Charlotte Flair used to totally have cred, but then she took time off to get tits.
Yeah,
and those things look so stupid.
She's not hot. And seeing the leaked pictures of Charlotte, she's absolutely not hot at all.
Right. There's another one. Selena Vega.
Yeah, I like Selena Vega a lot. Selena Vega's hot. Somebody asked me in the chat.
The typical, like the old school, like the 90s and early 2000s, like WWE divas with the fake boobs and everything. Like they were all plastic and bullshit, and they didn't look like they could beat anybody's ass. They were completely not like the Bella twins.
Yeah, I don't like the Bella. I do like Nikki Bella doing the twirl, but that's the extent of me liking her.
Yeah, so nothing about her wrestling.
No. She's a terrible wrestler. Don't care. Bailey. Somebody asked me in the chat room about Bailey. I find Bailey to be fat.
Bailey's, I don't know about her, because I feel like if she wasn't a wrestler, if you just saw her out as a nobody in public,
I think she's Gene Simmons.
She'd probably be reasonably hot for an ordinary chick.
I guess. She's like a 6 at a bar.
But by WWE standards, she's a little on the dumpy side. Yeah.
She's a 2 with a fat butt. And she's dumpy. She wears, see, this is where I have a problem with Bailey. She wears like the long pants and stuff with the belly shirt, but she's got a belly that hangs over it. And it doesn't work for her. She needs, if you're going to wear that, you got to have a flat.
Yeah, but she's got big Jew tits.
She does. And believe me, those leaked photos of her taking the cum shot in the face, I like that. That's pretty solid.
I didn't even know this even existed.
Oh, yeah.